So how comes you support Arsenal, but where Arsenal lost, you celebrate?
You know, due to the noise pollution we have happened the following day, I should say that make us celebrate say yes. This anyway, PSG and Gabriel help we from from noise pollution across the world because not just alone no more. We see yesterday how Arsenal and parade with them Premier League and trophy. We see over
They say they,
1.5 million people in come now England celebrate all over the world because we see Sierra Leonean there, we see and Ghanaian, and we see
they say
even
possible not
Nigerians
plans that
there.
after 20 years, so they are celebrating. So teams like Chelsea don't used to winning, so they don't celebrate these things. It's not a big thing.
Arsenal then set the mark really for show the world say yes, Arsenal they're able to celebrate and then get the way out that they celebrate. And he reached a point, 22 years of age, now win a Premier League. This now a big celebration, and they really show the world yesterday say yes, they can do that kind of celebration because 1.5 million people celebrate Arsenal parade in London. That's not a massive one for Arsenal supporters all over the world because not to all the people and from England no more parade yesterday. We see across the world, even from Africa, we Sierra Leonean brothers and they celebrate. People who come out from Nigeria go England, go celebrate with Arsenal parade. From Sierra Leone go England. That's not a massive one for the Gunners. And waiting be happy yesterday back now Sugarland. I should say that not a massive
So
one.
they still go Sugarland.
Yes,
I
exactly.
not follow. I not follow them.
So
I
Arsenal,
not follow. I not follow them. I for don't go Sugarland.
no, that shows
I
say
for don't,
yes.
I for go see the faces there. Anyway, better luck next time to Arsenal.
Exactly.
And you see, when the game being starts, I be the support Arsenal, but I don't know who's staying. I can't change. I begin support. I begin support PSG. But anyway, I don't know why the world day against Arsenal, and that shows that Arsenal get more enemies than friends. Why? Chelsea they win Champions League, all man they support. Manchester they win, all man they support. Liverpool they go Champions League final, all England they be in there. But when Arsenal go, people don't go they be in there.
Due
Who's
to
in the
the,
cause?
due to the noise pollution where Arsenal fans then get all over the world, Arsenal fans then to like talk. And if they for be win the Champions League, I just in a 1 month holiday, plenty people
I
for be
just,
younger.
I just, I don't. When I win Premier League, I begin see. Then they compare now, Bukayo Saka and Lionel Messi, Madueke and Ronaldinho.
But this is not the
Yes,
problem. Where plenty fans them.
Trossard, Iniesta, and Javi puts together.
And now the problem is where plenty people and they watch Arsenal if them be a Champions League winner, they no go get blow because Arsenal fans them they talk a lot and now people who like for brag. So we don't see that, you know.
And we got for open phone line. We will get Arsenal. We will get calls them for know the reaction of Arsenal fans them as how Manchester United, Chelsea, and Liverpool no agree support them and Man City because the kind of celebration where I see inside Freetown not to be picking on. The program now Sports Updates Extra where they bring and come to you Musa Kamana. My name and my studio guest now Alaji Jallo. As I mentioned earlier, anytime from now we go on the line and talk to the head of media and marketing at the Salon Football Association, Ibrahim Kamara. We go give you updates on Leon Stars preparation and confirm the news about appointment of John Kista and the backroom staff as interim for the national football team. And what him bring about this decision? On the line now we get Ibrahim Kamara. Good morning, Ibrahim, and welcome to the program Sport Update Extra on Radio Democracy.
Good morning, Musa. Good morning to listeners of 98.1. Thank you so much for having me this morning.
Okay, the executive committee, according to the UNA press release yesterday, don't agree for John Kista and backroom staff them for be interim caretaker coach for the national football team. Somebody when they listen to you now, what can come with this for make John Kista be as the technical director and the FAB the interim coach for Leon Stars?
Okay, first of all, it is no longer any secret that the position for the head coach, the substantive head coach for the national senior men's team, Leon Stars, is vacant right now. We don't put out a notice, inviting applications. Applications that we don't come in, from a good number of interested candidates. We don't do shortlistment. So basically, the process of recruitment is still there on. We're not too far away to the end part of it. Pretty soon we will get a substantive head coach. But in the meantime, as you already know, we just announced recently, say they engage with Liberian counterparts them in 2 friendly matches. 2 friendly international matches for this this upcoming June FIFA window. So in a situation like this, where there is no substantive coach, basically it is automatic that the technical director takes over as the head coach for the team tentatively for the 2 upcoming matches. And the decision basically came about after several consultations between the executive committee and the technical committee. This is in fact why in employing a technical director for any federation, the technical director is supposed to hold the highest coaching certificates. Now, one of the requirements in is supposed to be somebody also very highly experienced and knowledgeable in terms of handling or leading teams in terms of coaching, basically. So yes, we are so blessed for get somebody. We get all of the requirements in place in the person of John Edward Kista. So basically, if you ask me as to how we arrive at that decision for appointment, these are all the indicators and we will look at, with the executive committee and the technical committee, they look at, we arrive to the decision, for appoint John Edward Kista, when the current technical director, for serve as a caretaker coach of Leon Stars in the next 2 friendly matches against Liberia.
In the next 2 friendly matches, when this appointment or when rumor been come up for us about John appointment since Friday, it don't come with mixed reaction among the public. One of the criticism now that why rush in playing a friendly when you not get a coach? If John Kista can be coach now for this match, if you can take a substantive coach, how he go know the players them way John don't identify na the friendly match or na the technical team get for the coach for select and pick players? These are the criticism we come since the appointment.
So first of all, yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. Hello.
I get you. Go ahead. Yes.
Okay. So first of all. Yes. So first of all, again, it takes me back to the point where I mentioned earlier on. Say, for let somebody be a technical director for any federation, if you forget all of the requirements that I just mentioned, so you can forget past experience in terms of coaching teams, especially the A team. You can forget the requirements also. You understand in terms of the coaching certificate. Now, with that being said, John Edward Kista is the technical director. And it is no news that in every federation, all national team coaches, they work directly under the technical director of that particular federation. Now, we cannot say because we don't have a coach now, so we're not for play a friendly match. No, this is an opportunity. It's a FIFA international window. We don't have already window pass without, engaging the team. If John Edward Kista be the caretaker coach for the team, he can do then test matches there. If we eventually employ a coach, you understand it? Any kind of way that particular coach they get for can work directly under John Kista, then definitely they can forget communication. They can forget an update from Musa in tap.
Okay.
You understand it? What's an experience? Which it's not really like he get for dictate for the coach where they come. But anyway, he get for give you on technical advice, you on technical guide based on the experience we go don't get to the team in then 2 upcoming matches there, because now they get for the work anyway.
When are them friendly? When are them matches there again?
So the first match they play on the 6th, this coming Saturday to be precise, on the 6th of June, now Southern Arena, and then the second match they play inside Monrovia and SKD Stadium on the 9th. So this coming Saturday on the 6th, the first match they play in Abo City Southern Arena. And then the return leg, they play inside Monrovia SKD Stadium on Tuesday, next week Tuesday,
okay.
The 9th.
It go be alle for ask about the ticketing and all that one them. We hope for they get you now the studio for the give update as time they develop how somebody will get access to the Southern Arena Stadium with the preparation so far. But when will they see Leon Star get a substantive head coach?
As soon as possible. Like I say, we'll be done do the shortlistment. Pretty soon we will announce the shortlistment. Once we do that, after that shortlistment, the way we don't do so, we will just go to the stage that has to do with interviews. Apparently, you know, some of the coaches get to be interviewed online. You know, but basically, you know, this is the 21st century. We have very many ways of doing it. So yes, after interviews now, then the committee set we put away. You know, they in charge of Dandy. We eventually make the decision on whether they think we don't come out as you know, the most suitably qualified you know, candidate. Then, you know, whosoever that is going to be will then be officially pronounced and announced to the public as the new head coach for Leon Stars.
Would that suitable candidate be a Sierra Leonean or foreign coach?
We cannot say for now because, like I said, I mean, if you look at the list of you know, candidates and we you know, sending the applications, we had only 3 Sierra Leoneans. I believe we communicated that because we you know, this President Babadi Kamara led executive and led administration would try as best as possible for always be, you know, transparent and keep the public informed and abreast, you understand, with every progress we're making, anything we do, apart from just this recruitment process. So, in essence, we don't announce, you know, over 70 candidates, then we don't apply, you know, and 3 of them, 70, then over 70 candidates, and then are Sierra Leoneans. So we've done the shortlistment. By the time we announce the one, we don't be shortlisted, we will also know if any Sierra Leoneans survive inside the list of shortlisted candidates. You know, so it is actually too early for now, you know, for say as to whether the one we get for emerge as the substantive head coach eventually could be a Sierra Leonean or not.
Mohamed Kalona, one of the Sierra Leoneans, then we apply apart from the, so what are the 2?
No, we cannot say. We cannot say. We can only yes, that is for confidential reasons.
Okay.
You know,
so
that is for confidential reasons because I believe even Mohamed Kalo, you got to know this because he himself announced it.
He tells some people and saying he apply.
Because
then we know say na in one of the 3 people we apply.
Yeah, no, I know because Mr. C, I'm on. And again, these are the things we always talk about. We try as best as possible for keep some of these things confidential. You understand, boy? So if somebody come on out of your own volition, go make them public. It's up to him. If you could remember, it was the same thing that also happened, you know, when this issue about certificates, renewal, no renewal, we were handling things internally and professionally and confidentially. You know, he was the one that also went on social media to announce that his certificate, in fact, be not expire, he didn't renew and all of that. You know, but that is for him, basically. If he choose for disclose things and within privacy, you know, it's up to him, basically. You know, but we cannot do that. We cannot do that at all. But for the shortlisted coaches, we are considering making that public as well. You know, and then we set a date for interviews.
Thank you very much. We'll go up forget from you as the time they come closer for Leon Star friendlies because people go eager for no side and we will get tickets and waiting at the travel plan.
Yeah, we'll definitely make that information there available.
Okay, plenty thank you.
When the time, as soon as possible, as a matter of fact. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you very much. In name na Ibrahim Kamara, Head of Media and Marketing for the Salon Football Association. They talked to me inside the interview day as to why they been picked John Kista, Mohamed Lamin Kamara, and MLK, and also Abedi Wena Fure for be head coach and assistant coach them to John Kista as interim for the 2 friendly matches them. We na this Saturday coming up Bo and also Tuesday na the SKD Stadium na Liberia. Alaji Chalo, you don't listen to Ibrahim Kamara. Why the choice of John Kista and 2 coaches for assistant for this match?
Yeah, according to waiting Ibrahim say, I should say, what he then do, he dey in line with waiting, then think say go fit for we darling Leo Star for prepare for AFCON tournament that we have for happen because you watch at the group stage where Salon Day and a very tense one. So I should say this preparation with Liberia where we get for encounter with on the 6th when na Bo we dey play that game there. That na a very big one for a good startup training, because I should say this friendly there how they get so Musa then go prepare we more for we upcoming games that we go for play. Picking John Kista and we all don't know who than John Kista, where he be there with the Darling Leo Star. We see him performances them where he be put on, where be lead to Sierra Leone qualification, and plenty international games the way he don't play for Salon. We see the games the way he be coach with Darling Leo Star. So I should say, well, let him be an assistant, tentatively, for be the head coach for Leo Star. Say, SLFA pick a head coach for with Darling Leo Star. That's a good one for him. And I should say, then 2 matches there where he can coach for us as interim coach for Widal Leo Star will show more difference, because John Kistan a man and one way get the experience and know the boys, how for coaching boys they have for lead and take different games them. So I should say this is a very big one. Say go hold on to the coaching side. Say Salon go able get a coach for Widal Leo Star.
The program na Sport Update Extra will come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM, and we will bring you this edition of the program. Musa Kamara Naminim and Alaji Jalo Nami guest for today edition. And with the open phone line anytime from now, waiting you take on the things that we don't discuss inside the program. Alaji, before we open the phone line, there has been a concern from the Athletic Association where we don't see somebody that go on a social media say in the fastest Salon, but they're not picking for go Glasgow. But we see the Athletics Association, they promise for only press briefing for explain to the public. But first of all, what in this mean for the image of the game and Salon as a whole?
Musa, Glasgow, Commonwealth Glasgow, now one of the competition and the way athletes they go showcase their talent, go out there. If this somebody they claim say NSA or NOC or Committee of Commonwealth no go with them, I should say that a very big one. And NSA or NOC need for explain to the public what to make them not go this athlete here, because being a fastest runner.
That's an allegation though,
yeah.
And according to Ram, say now the Athletics Association led by Martin Momo Bangura left him out. We can forget from your side again and also from the other side, but for a thorough analysis. But just the act of going on social media and act of that being shared, that people need for go now and they don't put for making them go now represent Salon inside July this year na Glasgow.
Yeah, because this like how within Ibrahim Kamara be the talk in the case of Mohamed Kalon, anything so far away you as an athlete, feel you feel aggrieved on, you need for talk internally, so that they could try for see how they iron things them out. Mind you, this competition we get for happen so na Glasgow. I should say and this now you get for be a huge one, so if you feel aggrieved, should say yes, they not go with you. Channel and the right channel down. You take you issue, you put on a social media for fan public sympathy. I should say that no go lead you to the right channel, because an NOC back need for explain to the public if this allegation where this individual put out say they left them out of the list where them pull, if na confirm or not, they need for tell the public, because lefting somebody when the fastest runner and out of a huge competition like this wire when an international one not go tell well. And this competition, they fight again, Musa, July 23, they start and they end August 2nd. So I should say this is a very huge one where the athletic committee need for arrange things them fast and furious, so that they were able to try for see how best they will prepare we athletes them for able to compete in that big arena day. So I should say NOC and NSA, they need for put out a like I used to say, they hold a press conference. I should say that will be a huge one for explain to Sierra Leoneans them how this how prepared they for competing at the Commonwealth Games them 2026 where they happen in Glasgow.
Thank you very much. Continue for stay with me inside the program. Would you go for this break will come? Would you open the phone line? Usa you go call on 077981981 and tell you within you take on issues them would discuss inside the program Sport Update Extra.
Brace up yourself and ready for another sports program. That na Sport Update Extra, where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from Monday to Friday, as you will get detailed discussion and analysis on team them like football,
chance for a marker now. Sierra Leone with a magnificent equaliser.
Cricket, with other sporting discipline them, plus policy statements them.
Having overt conflict that will affect the sport, the legislation gives us the powers to deregister you.
And international sports news, fixture, and results from top league them na Euro. So for just 45 minutes every day, listen to Sport Update Extra.
Yes, indeed. Listen to Sport Update Extra. We don't get a call on the line. You name also a call from Sport Update Extra. From Wellington, your contribution.
Yes, my question I want to ask: why is it that for apply for coach business, it will be confidential? I really get some doubts about it. For the beginning to apply for coach, so we know see that everybody apply for this coach in position. At the beginning, it's about confidential. It really disheartens me. And they tell you say something wrong.
Okay. Thank you very much. And 7798191, and the number we will call and make a contribution inside the program. The program now Sport Update Extra. We come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. It's a high rate democracy. MKSL, if you left for me as if this institution as a secret society. I see nothing wrong with Kalon expressing himself with regards to his application. This person in your message we send inside the program 7798191. Now the number where you go call and make your contribution inside the program Sport Update Extra. Please, if you know the call, now block the line for other people through the way they flash the number 7798191. Call and make a contribution inside the program Sport Update Extra. We get a caller on the line. You name where the call from. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Who's the call from? Your name?
I'm in a concerned citizen.
Okay.
Hello?
How to get you?
The problem is, which I want to ask, she Mohamed Kalon, which are the reasons when we apply back, it's just high treatment. If I mean Mohamed Kalon, I'm not going to have an like how is it? What about if they not come back? Which I will feel. What about if they come back? Then the other player there will know the other camp, they sabotage them. The team not go before. The team not success. So what you know people don't go see the other the advice people go after for the here. People here no you Salomon, William, Mohamed Kalon, nice for me, nice for you. You know the thing? The village should have much of this morning.
7798191. Call and make a contribution inside the program. The program Sport Update Extra will get a call on the line. You know, the call from Sport Update Extra.
The call from Godrich.
From Godrich, your contribution.
Yes, I tell you,
the line bad. I hope you go drop and call back. I hope you go drop and call back. The line bad. Please, the caller from Lomla, I hope you drop and call back. Yes, your name was call from Sport Update Extra.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Kadim. I dey call from Godrich.
Yes, from Godrich, your contribution.
Mohamed Kalon, the reason why he apply back, he gets love and passion for his country as a whole. If he be left to one, he's satisfied. But he want to make sure say the country reach a peak when the only valuable possible way will take the country to the pitch. Now look, Kista, where they say they don't already assigned to the position. What's in the difference? Why the Kalon no take along get the experience, both theoretical and practical experience? But until they don't politicize everything in the country, look this other man what they listing. Where then drop waiting at the fastest athletics, I don't know something like that. Then drop her. Then they say the man not supposed to kind of media.
That's not allegation. So we will get from the Salo Athletics Association, but we see somebody. Yes.
Now it will become the reality that they anticipate. If they drop the man, they don't say the man up. But this no level they politicize something in our country. We not go before by that. Let we give the right people let them go do the right thing. No say go benefit the country as a whole. But we look to this because this guy's able to them, minister. This guy's able to this. So our country not go before. Let we make sure so we do the right thing for our country go before. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your call and your contribution inside the program this morning. 7798191. Call and make your contribution. We'll get another caller on the line. Your name will say the call from Sport Update Extra.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, brother. I call from Lungi.
From Lungi, yes. Your contribution.
Yes. Yeah. Let the federation get a foreign coach. So we need for land. You see, John Key started being qualified at the past Nations Cup na Cameroon. In the world. But me wait at this thing as a football. Then coaches. We need for hire a foreign coach. Love that for man. Yeah? This is your national team. We're not supposed to play Liberia. Because we need for qualified 2027 Nations Cup. Not to then look in the house for play ready. And we don't call all the foreign players there, foreign base players, we don't ever play for the island. See? Well, they cry for a qualified, but now they don't need for.
Okay.
So now that's a new contribution no more.
Thank you very much for your contribution inside the program Sport Update Extra. We come to you from the Society for Democracy 98.1 FM. We'll get another caller on the line. We know where the call from.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this never walk alone from Waterloo.
Okay, from Waterloo, never walk alone.
Yes. You see, in any institute, you get the senior wet man they call choo-choo. We all don't see the choo-choo we don't play now. So, for say John Kista, he left in your position. Then he they take for qualified salon. Now before sense, the football now is different for the play. You understand? I hope people out there they play football, they don't know say yes. Salon is start one inside SLFA, now choo-choo play. So, number one, we go Liberia. Liberia, we never beat them. Liberia always overcome us. Second, we they play Nigeria. Then the footballer them where they get.
We not get for play Nigeria. We dey with now the Nations Cup qualifying they start in September.
No, the Nations Cup, the friendly match at the top.
Oh, the friendly match now Liberia. Then they don't announced first, yes. Home and away.
Then I can put me neck down.
Okay.
Then the friendly match now two teams will play now Nigeria.
Now Liberia will they play now Southern Arena on the 8th and also they play them. Please come on there your radio. They give you negative feedback now the studio. Then we then we get Liberia again inside Monrovia on Tuesday coming.
Okay, thank you for that correction.
Thank you very much for your contribution.
Okay, so this is not the problem. The white man waiting and call choo-choo. Now in the play now SLSC.
Okay.
So now my own contribution that.
Thank you very much for your contribution. The program now Sport Update Extra will come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM, and we continue for pick more calls them. We get another caller on the line. Your name is said call from Sport Update Extra. Yes, good morning. You know who said call from?
I call from a pump and
Okay, your contribution.
Yeah, I listened that guy. I think I slapped by the hook. Where the giddy was down of the calendar, FIFA calendar.
Yes.
But you see, this country, how do they do things? We are there for pay attention. You talk about the advertisement is still on, no? So
They don't advertise in the short list.
then they shortlist now.
Yes.
But this man with a green guy says as caretaker. All man get really look at me. I don't see that. Kids stand up for Canada again. Fine. Other man and do it for Candy. Than I want. Then I look back see. The kids that they want put in that position. The kids that they want put there. Nobody will fool you. That's why they look up. And that game will play Saturday. That the lucky side win. The two as Arsenal play the trumpet tender and they for first half. Although PSG in the play. Okay.
That's not your support.
Me a Liverpool man.
Now support against Arsenal.
No, nothing for me so. Me a Liverpool man. A good football me be the watch.
Okay.
When they have bad things, now miss the cup. No big girl at the good stage. The players they take currency fix. Not the black guy for do right thing at this country.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your contribution at the program. Sport Update Extra 7798191. Now the number we go call and make a contribution. We'll get another caller on the line. 7798191. Call and make a contribution at the program. The program na Sport Update Extra. We come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. We'll get another caller on the line. Your name we said call from?
Bangura Mamba Ridge.
Bangura Mamba Ridge. Your contribution?
Well, me by law, me think kids are in a technical director. They from law appoint somebody else. When they be local, we go ask for them to Guinea. Before finally they appoint the national manager, the actual manager. And no try because Burkina Faso will play Russia for the match at the next tomorrow. So let's have the type of thing big, Salolo the thing big. And then Equatorial Guinea will the one team at the World Cup they finish. Team they play for the match, then woman back again international bring and they play for the match. So that's what the man they know more. We see on that premier national team for play for the match. Yeah. So that's for Arsenal. They then keep it up. They then put some more effort after the World Cup. I believe the players will learn more. They will get more experience for compete for next season. When I'm going to challenge for more trophy.
Thank you very much for your contribution inside the program. The program now Sport Update Extra. We'll get another caller on the line. 7798191. Okay. Yes, you name said a call from Sport Update Extra. Please come on here, your radio.
Hello.
Yes, you name said a call from Sport Update Extra.
In a consulting teacher, we call Aberdeen.
From Aberdeen, your contribution.
Yeah, my contribution. Now try all man would have for try. Kalong, the thing I did is the country go up. I'm also saying you don't good coaching team. You don't win cup, Naya. You don't win cup. Well, the issue for that begin by you who you get. If you be not win cup, me for support. No, then left this stage that Kalong is this country go up, go up. We play ball, yeah, you do, but the coaching will play ball is different. Money will not play ball, but even cup they are big.
Thank you very much for your contribution from Aberdeen 7798191. We continue for pick more calls there inside the program Sport Update Extra. We come to you from the Society for the Democracy 98.1 FM. Hello, you name said call from?
Hello. How are you?
Yes, I'm good. You never said call from?
I mean, one day. We said better day. I did Lunge Airport.
From Lunge Airport. What's in a contribution to this program?
Contribution, we are on a try for we with the old man there. We are in a try for we then to Nasi to
Please, na sports program we go get na sit hour we can come na every Thursday from 3 to 4 o'clock. You can listen to that and put your concern across. Thank you for joining me in Saturday edition of the program. 77981 Yes, 077981 call and make a contribution inside the program. Sport update extra. We can see from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. 77981 the number where you go call and make your contribution inside the program. Alaji Jallo, mixed feelings na the call session. Different people get different positions then. What you make up of the calls them inside the program?
And I start off with the first caller then, where we say application issue, no need for the secret, we within Kamara talk about Mohamed Kalon, we go talk about the application now social media. I should say yes. Anything so far ends na competition, there should not be a secret issue, So I should say and SLFA not do things because then pull out a list. I see we wouldn't say about 79 people now they apply, and even the two Sierra Leoneans I wouldn't say they apply and not see them. So I should say that
Alaj, you get a caller on the line. You know where the call from?
I call from
Godrich, spot of this extra.
But concerning this low star coach business, me and my we don't tell policy salon the sentiments where they parameter lock stadium today. People picking the high age where they play football, they don't think about their future. They don't think about their selfish interests. Which is wrong for football. Not so nobody just alone now. We all get here. Let them live venture, let them live also for people picking up football. Look, the coach waiting on the Mohamed Kalon. I don't talk for him because as I personally know, but I don't talk the role way he don't play as national team, not as football itself. The way he don't help Salon for football. He wrong. My name is John Beckley. May I stand for the truth.
Thank you very much, John Beckley, for your position, your opinion on the program. Sports Update Extra 77981. I'll pick few calls. We dropped the phone line because of time. We get again better now the program where Sport Update Extra Alaji Jallo, and you'll be there on the leg when we get that call day.
Yeah, Musa, the try for talk say yes. When the Campa coaching appointment, everybody can apply. It depends to the way match the qualification for and be the head coach. So I should say, since the all law applies so right now, SLFA they do the selections. I should say they will come out strong and pull out a release. Who will be the head coach for Vidal in Leostar. So like how we Kamara we don't say, the two Sierra Leoneans we apply, we don't know them, and like you asked them if we were able to name some of them players, then a confidentiality. So I should say, now we just hope and pray because SLFA will consider and the local content because I should say we get people away we competent for be head coach for Vidal in Leostar. So I should say SLFA instead of go take a foreign coach or can pay huge amount of money, you go I should say they will look to the drawing board and try for see how best they will invest on your own local and coaches and try for invest on them more. For say they will take up the responsibility for be head coach for Vidal in Leostar.
Thank you very much, Alaji Jallo, for joining me in Saturday edition of the program, and I pledge thank you to callers them, and also you will try for call when able pick a call because of time. Tomorrow again we get a fresh edition of the program Sport Update Extra. We will look at more issues then. We go continue for look at Leostar's preparation for the friendly matches then. We look at Salon preparation for Commonwealth game like Glasgow. We will get different authorities them on the issues then they for Tokona and then the Saga Nasalo Athletics Association. These are issues that we will get for deal with inside this week of Sport Update Extra, inshallah. But plenty thank you to you, Alaji Jallo, for joining me, and thank you to DJ Schoolface for your technical support, Lamin Toure, and also Merikama Bangura for the supports. So till then, Musa Kamari say have a wonderful day. Bye bye.